All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's, if you're a contractor, when I was growing up, nobody worked for themselves. Everybody worked for like a big company or, and they had a good job, good benefits. But, things have definitely changed in America in the last 50 years. And if you stopped at any traffic light and 10 trucks roll by, 5 of them have a sign on it saying some kind of business. When I was growing up, very few people were in business for themselves. But in America today, if you're not running some kind of side hustle or got something going on, then, you're leaving money on the table. But here we're going to look at the 4 G's of contractors' trick to cash flow. And, life's all about the cash flow. You got to keep money rolling in every day. It costs money every day to live. So, and if you're going to survive in America here, you got to keep the cash flow flowing. The first G of the contractor's trick to cash flow is A, you've got to get the job. So how is it that you guys get the job? How do you advertise? How do you keep stuff rolling into your pipeline there? I once had a contractor. I said, I had like 6 signs all over the side of my truck, which probably made me $1 zillion. And I said, his truck was like nothing. I said, you see the difference between my truck and your truck? He said, yours is clean and mine's dirty. I said, no, that's not what the trick is. The trick is I advertise. I got signs all over my truck saying, hey, call me, call me, call me. I do this, I do that. Call me. Here's my number, call me. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been working on the dang old rent house and somebody's wanting to walk across the yard, wanting to hire me to do their job. And I'm like, no, I don't do outside jobs. I only work for myself, I got enough crazy stuff going on already. But if you had like a sign all over your stuff, put some yard signs out, how is it you advertise? How is it you get the job? If you got a super slick trick on how you advertise or how you get your jobs, leave it in the comments. Other people would like to see it. All right, the second G is, how do you get done? Do you have a crew of 1, a crew of 10? Do they work certain hours? If you get off at 4 o'clock and you like an hour to finish that job, will your crew go ahead and stay that extra hour to get done so you can get on to the next one? Or is it 4 o'clock, they're done? Sorry about your luck. So that extra hour costs you another day. How is it you get done? And how long does it take you to get done? If you got a house roof here, that looks like a house roof to me. How many days are you going to sit on that roof? Most people like their job done in a day or 2. If it takes you 30 days to do that little job, chances are they're not going to call you back. If you can't do the job, no matter what it is, unless it's building a house, even if building a house, it don't take all year to do it. How long does it take you to get in and get out? Which is, if you'll analyze all these questions, I guarantee you, you're fixing to make some serious cash. All right, and now we're moving on to the third G, which is get paid. How easy or how hard is it for you to get paid once you get the job done? I once had this is like a water line. And you know, that pipe wrap and stuff that they put on there. He'd take a job, and instead of putting that cheap pipe wrap, which the insulation factor was about like 1 on that stuff, he would do a real good job and wrap house insulation around it, R30. Well, when it come time to getting paid, they didn't want to pay him because he did this. They thought he was going to put that other stuff on there. He put a 30 times better product on the pipes, but they didn't want to pay him because it didn't look as good as that little cheap pipe wrap stuff they put on there, which is not really real good. And this lesson probably falls into the first one there. Get the job. When you get the job, make sure you define exactly how you're going to do the job, what the expectations are. Put your timeline in there, 2 days, 4 days, or 6 months, you know, so they'll know what to expect going in. Which brings us on to the next 4. All right, the fourth G is get on to the next one. Like I say before, if all your people quit at 4 o'clock, you know, and you like an hour finishing up that job, but they wouldn't do it, you probably lost a lot of money, because the next day they're going to have to spend 4 hours finishing up that job, which would have took another hour, and then you could have got on to the next one. But that's the 4 G's of contractors' keys to riches. Is G1, you got to get the job. G2, you got to get done. G3, you've got to get paid after you get the job, and then you got to get on to the next one. So if you'll analyze each one of these, you know, somewhere you're probably going to get stuck. Whether you're having trouble getting jobs, you're having trouble getting it done, or you're having trouble getting it paid, or you're getting trouble on the next one, getting on to the next one. But if you look at that, I guarantee you, that's the keys to wealth if you want to be a contractor. A, you got to get the job. B, you got to get it done. You got to get paid, and you got to get on to the next one. Time is money. And so I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you've learned a little something along the way. Thanks for watching.